And welcome back to the next video on the What's the Story channel, everybody. Thank you for joining me on our possibly last video for side quests up in the Voidstorm here as we finish off this whole section within World of Warcraft Midnight, and slowly but surely knocking all of these suckers out one after the other. We have one last side quest chain to do, and I do believe, if I am not mistaken, that this leads to our dungeon that is in this area. Last dungeon for the opening patch of this expansion. We've done 7 of the 8. Number 8 is on the horizon, and it is this guy right over here that's hiding behind all these guys that are standing in the way. God darn it. Alright. Well, it's this individual right here. Yes. And she is the renegade combatant named Amari Linden.
Good day to you.
Yes. Look around. Even in this, and it's a Kultiran. Look around. Even in this cosmic wasteland, these domanaar managed to sort out horde from alliance, red from blue. It's just the way of things. War or no war, there will always be those of us who don't forgive, who don't forget. I had family in Brennadam. Good farm folk on Mimor's side. I'll never forget, neither will I. The war may be over, but the fight continues for those of us who need it still. Yes. In other words, we're still doing PvP. We may have some folks that are still singing Kumbaya, but guess what? Bread and butter of this is Horde versus Alliance. That's the bread and butter. It is the world of Warcraft, after all. So, let's go ahead and get to it. The opening quest that she has for us is Voidscar Arena, the Grief Spire.
What can I do for you?
Now, quick little side note. I do not know if, when we conclude this, if the Voidscar Arena will be part of the quest line, or if this is a quest line that just will lead to the dungeon that is the Voidscar Arena. So, we'll find out as we go. If the quest chain finishes before we go to the dungeon, then we'll cut it there, because that is beginning to end as far as the quest chain goes. If not, and the dungeon itself is parts of the quest chain, then it will be a longer video. So, lock in, boys and girls. Let's see if we can go ahead and get through this as quickly as possible. I'm hoping it's a quest chain that just leads to the dungeon, so we can split this up into 2 videos. But if it's not, like I said, man of my word, full entirety of a quest chain. If dungeon is part of that quest chain, then the dungeon will be part of the video overall. Alright, so, let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so, Voidscar Arena, the Grief Spire. You, hero! Vidius here wars with his nemesis, Xal'atath, who has brought the most cutthroat, volatile members of the Horde here to fight for her. Murderers and traitors. The leaders of the Alliance do not listen to our calls for action and vengeance. We must take matters into our own hands and support Vidius. And Amari looks you up and down and raises his eyebrow. And if it is not the hatred of the Horde that drives you, consider what valuable information you may glean by helping a powerful domanaar. Indeed. So it's a little bit of both. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B to help us out. So, use the portal of to the Grief Spire and report to Vidius.
Look always to the sea.
Vidius says the hatred burning in the hearts of these Alliance renegades is simply delectable. Do you also fight for vengeance? I request your aid. Regardless, head to the Grief Spire, Elf. I will meet you there. Alright, so... Alright, you know what? Maybe... Just maybe... Okay, so it's Vidius and Zid... whatever the hell the character's name was. Zid... hold on, let me look. Xal'atath, that's what it is. Alright, so... Okay, so is it so Vidius controls the Alliance, and Xal'atath controls the Horde? Is that how this works? I haven't played any of my Horde characters yet. I've just been doing my Alliance team so far. I haven't gotten to the Horde, and I may not get to the Horde for a couple of weeks because I gotta spend some time leveling all my Alliance team up to 90. That'll take a little bit of time. All right, so we are to. You take the portal to the Grief Spire. So here. Alright, here we are. Now we are to report to the Grief Spire, which is where? It's over here. Alright, here we are. To me, Valhalion, my nemesis Xal'atath has made an unexpected attack. Alright.
What? I mean, how can I help?
Yes. Xal'atath has been my nemesis for countless ages. We vie for dominion over Slayer's Rise in glorious, irresistible tides of bloodshed. We have nearly destroyed each other many times. Large swaths of land have traded hands between us many times. Such a delightful game. I would not have it any other way. It's endless war. Endless war between these two factions. Yes. Alright, Voidscar Arena, the Great Spine, we turn that in.
What can I do for you?
Another warrior of the Alliance. What is it that drives you, I wonder? I've heard so many sordid tales. Did the Horde butcher your family, destroy your home, betray you on the battlefield? Or are you one of the soft-hearted ones, here merely for knowledge and power to benefit your home, not vengeance? It matters not to me, so long as you fight in my name. Yes, alright.
Starting to get tiring.
Alright, and he has two quests for us. Let's see. The first one is Voidscar Arena for my Alliance.
What?
Right.
I mean, how can I help?
And he says, my bastion is besieged by Xal'atath once more. You Alliance have proven to me that you are strong. I am eager to see you in action upon the battlefield. My own forces could use a taste of your courage. Take this Void Clarion and embolden the Void underlings that fight for me. Let them know that they have your backing. Let them feel the glory of your alliance. Alright, so we're going to empower 8 grief-bound forces at the Bastion of the Fire. Yeah, it's it's gotta be. That's gotta be what it is. Vidius is for the Alliance. If you play Horde, then you go to the side of the PvP area that is run by Xal'atath. Right.
Victory, or whatever you creatures say.
Alright. And quest number 2 is Voidscar Arena, the Bastion of Valor.
What can I do for you?
And this time he says, Xal'atath recently added your great foes, the Horde, to her ranks. Yep, indeed. However, it is not your fellow mortals that I see sieging my home. No, I see monsters of Voidstorm twisting and empowered instead. Something is afoot. Has Xal'atath added yet another force to her army? Go and fight these monsters. Bring me any clues you find as to the source of their newfound power. So we're going to collect 12 spiteful shadow graft from the wild creatures of the Bastion. Alright, so get more shadow graft, and we gotta get 12 of them. Alright, so be it.
That was starting to get tiring.
If a contest with the Horde is not what you seek, consider aiding me simply to keep Xal'atath from expanding her conquest to Azeroth. Fight well, Elf. I shall seek to confront Xal'atath directly. Join me when you have finished. Alright, so we're going to go out into the arena, and we're going to pick up some Shadowcraft, and we're going to empower Vidius's forces. Yes, and that's what we're going to do right now. This one right there. And we're going to empower that one. Distracted on my other screen there. Alright, let's see if we can try knock out a few more of these right here. Let's see. Taunt you, bring you over here. Ah, darn it. Thought I had more than a second. There we go. Several shadow grabs. Fantastic. And we empower another one. Oh, come on. Oh, just take some. Got it. Bam. Perfect. Fantastic. All right. Okay, we got some more power down here. 6 and 7. And, oh, come on, get on there. There we go. And last one. There we go. All right, Void Walkers in power. Fantastic. All right, let's see if we can pull one more over here. Come on, come to me. Come to me. Yes. Got him. There we go. 3 more. 3 more to go. All right. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and get these 2 that are just kind of straggling by themselves. All right, here we go. We got them. We got them. And 2 more. Fantastic. Done and done. Wonderful. Fly back onto. We fly to Slayer's Rise. That is right here in the center. All right. This is going to be the choke point for those of you that are do the big old giant PvP battles with huge teams. This is probably going to be the nasty little choke point where Alliance are on one side, Horde are on the. Very reminiscent of what is it in BFA? The third patch. Queen Ashara's realm, Nazjatar, yes, the choke point in Nazjatar where the 2 sides are facing one another. That was fun. I loved doing those PvP sections. Those were blast. It was like huge teams of opposing players going against each other. It was, oh god, it was so cool.
What?
So fantastic.
I mean, how can I help?
All right. The battle is only truly balanced when it tips in my favor.
To victory.
Yes. Before we continue, he's got additional information here. Let's go ahead and give you the additional information out so we can learn about Vidius. All right. So, Xal'atath has been my nemesis for countless ages. Oh, no, we learned. Okay, that we read already. All right, so ask Vidius how they brought the Alliance here. All right. Oh, simply through powers we domanaar feared for, we may slip into other worlds and pluck combatants from whence we please. The willing ones are rarest, but the most entertaining. Azeroth has been off limits for some time now. When Xal'atath overthrew us, that changed. Xal'atath and I had took an immediate interest in the Horde and Alliance. I sought out the most bloodthirsty, most furious members of the Alliance I could find, those willing to abandon the fight to save Azeroth from the Void merely for a chance to slay the Horde. I was delighted at how many I found. And there are plenty of those. There are plenty of them who still to this day, I guarantee you, there are World of Warcraft players that for 20 years have done nothing but kill Horde or kill Alliance. They're out there. I know they are. I've seen them. Okay. Oh, man. So they are here willingly. They fight in my name willingly, and I relish it, right? So ask if they serve Xal'atath. He's probably going to say no. But he tips his head to one side. Technically. All domanaar were forced to bow to Xal'atath. It is against the nature of a domanaar to do so, but the alternative was ultimate destruction. So where's the fun in that? Nonetheless, Xal'atath knows which tools of hers are the most useful. Xal'atath and I have simply made ourselves rather useless to her. There are other domanaar more powerful or more cooperative who she can better manipulate. So Xal'atath and I continue our war without much interference from Xal'atath. We are simply below her notice for now. Yes. So these two domanaar fighting amongst each other have no interest to Xal'atath, so they continue on their war on their own. So that's a good way to cover for saying this is the PvP area off limits to everything else. This is its own entity right here. So I get it. Alright, so
That was
turning in the other
starting to
quest.
get tiring.
For Bastion of the... So, what have you found? We turn in the Shadow Graph pieces. Alright.
What can I do for you?
Oh, of course.
Heroes?
Shadow Graft. This metal sends a creature surging with power. Yes, this metal sends a creature surging with power, driving them into a blind, violent frenzy. It cannot be removed without killing the beasts.
To
Yes.
victory,
All
or
right.
whatever you creatures say.
Alright, so, and the warband is now friendly with the Slayer's Duelim. Fantastic, alright. Alright, and 2 new quests from Vidius. Alright, the first one is Voidscar Arena, Pre-Provoked Violence.
What?
Right.
I mean, how can I help?
And this time, he says, so, Xal'atath would stoop so low as to use Shadow Graft. She cannot adequately stir the bloodlust of her horde minions. She's lost her touch. I need no such armor to overpower her. I have you. Show her how it's done. Decimate her forces before they reach beyond the bounds of the Slayer's Rise. They could threaten your precious mission here, after all. So, we're going to slay void creatures or players in the Bastion of Might in Slayer's Rise. Alright.
That was starting to get tiring.
And it's pretty much going to be, hopefully, just regular creatures, because I don't want to go PvP right now. I may be 90, but I'm still a low 90. You know, I haven't upped my have not upped my gear yet. All right, so Voidscar Arena, a familiar grudge.
What can I do for
Right.
you?
Ooh,
Heroes?
and we have a big baddie to take out. We have an underboss to take out. All right, so it is time to take the fight to Xal'atath. She undoubtedly has her own favorite pet, someone from your world who takes this conflict personally. She is particularly fond of the flavors of rage. I prefer aching, heart-wrenching grief myself, and we shall prove which fuels you mortals with greater strength. Among their forces is a dark warlock that has slain many of your kind. I've tasted their rage in the air. Go, savor the fight. We will slay Manus Deathwake at the Bastion of Might. And that's an old-school T-Mog set right there. That's all the way from back in... that's all the way from back in Classic or Burning Crusade. That's an early T-Mog set for the Warlocks back there. Alright, so Manus Deathwake is a brutal Warlock that has slain all Alliance forces who have pushed into his lair. Well, you're gonna go down, Manus.
To victory.
You're going
or
down.
Whatever you creatures say.
Show Xal'atath the wrath of the Alliance warrior. There are many void minions for you to slay should you wish to limit the horde blood you spill. Yes, indeed. Alright. I think we won't be spilling too much horde blood. To the best of my knowledge, we are out of war mode, and we're not near any of the areas where war mode just magically clicks on, so we should be okay. Hopefully we will not be attacked by anything in the way. Alright. Booyah, ba-da-ba-doo-boo. Get my tainted remains, get my rep. Gotta get my rep. Alright. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's focus in on our big baddie. Let's go ahead and knock him out right off the bat. Actually, and you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna taunt you, and we're gonna bring you over. So we'll get a few of these guys right off the bat here. Alright. Oh, come on. All right, here we go. Got him. All right, got a nice little chunk already to start over, right? And there is Manus Deathwake right here. All right, let's get it. Let's take out the horde. There can never be peace. No, there cannot. Almost got hit with fear. We got him. We got it. Easy pickings. Easy pickings. For the horde. Yes. Down you go. Down you go, Warlock. Alright, we got a whole bunch of them up here. Okay. So let's go ahead and these guys right here. Thought I could interrupt that, damn it. Just bear with me while I fill the percentage bar. You guys can go ahead and fast forward 2 or 3 minutes if you like, so you don't have to just sit there and watch me take enemies out. This will take just a minute or two. Oh, come on. Got it. There we go. There we go. We got it. Okay. And we have, okay, let's go ahead and pull you. We'll taunt you and have you join the fights. Alright. You got him. Alright, nothing doing. Easy fly. We got it. And there. Okay. All right. We are up to 80%. All right. Nice. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. That part on? No. I'm not gonna. Not a big baddie. Not going after the big baddie. Oh, here we go. This is good. This is a good little chunk right here. This ought to do it. I think this should probably do it. Yep. Snuck in behind me. Wandering enemies. Got me from behind. All right. Oh, son of a gun! Man, we got more of these guys coming at us. Shit. Is this just an endless flow of enemies through this little passage right here? Is that what's going on? There we go. Okay. That took me a minute, but we got him. All right. Got them both done. Done and done. Let's get on back to our buddy. What the hell is this guy's name again? Starts with a V. Vidius. All right. That's going to be one of those names I just keep forgetting until I drill it into me. And there is Xal'atath. There's the other one. You weakling, stooping to shadow graft in your forces. You are no better than Xal'atath. How dare you even suggest? I see. We are both being manipulated. Another domanaar is in play. Yes, that must be an interloper. Alright, so we have another domanaar that's in the way.
How can I help?
Alright, so if Xal'atath is also besieged by shadow-grafted creatures, then that means an interloper.
That was starting to get tiring.
And for the Horde champion, very good. The Horde is filled with such hateful, violent souls.
What can I do for you?
Alright, and the next quest from Vidius is Voidscar Arena setting it aside. And this time he says, I knew shadow grafting was beneath Xal'atath. I would not spend eons locked in conflict with one so uncouth. Therefore, our little game has an uninvited guest. Not you, of course. We love watching you kill for us. To the far north is the Voidscar Arena. The last time another domanaar tried to come between us, they built that citadel. It has laid empty for ages. If another domanaar intends to challenge us, they will have staged their forces there. So we're going to meet the domanaar at the Voidscar Arena in Slayer's Rise. Alright, we'll see who this third party is now. So, we must set set aside our feud in order to defeat a common enemy. Not the first time, and it won't be the last. I hear it is much the same with this Horde and Alliance. Yes, it's the same thing. Same thing, year after year. Put the Horde and Alliance differences aside to slay the common enemy. Whether it's the Lich King, or Deathwing, or Gromash Hellscream, or the Iron Horde, or the Burning Legion again, or N'Zoth, or Cthulhu. Alright, here we go. Moving on up. Okay. Yes. Here
We are deep in enemy territory. Time to strike.
Alright, this is, we got a world quest in this area too, so this is something that we're gonna have to get to. Alright, so here is, see it down in videos? What an irritating distraction. I was enjoying watching the Horde and Alliance do battle. We should return to our game soon enough. Until then, I shall just have to stomach fighting at your side.
What? I mean, how can I help?
Who is our enemy then? Who seeks to rise and claim more power while Xal'atath's back is turned? Tenebrae? Chrysalis? Decimus? Hey, maybe it's Decimus. You never know. Alright?
What can I do for you?
And this time we have one quest from each of our dueling domanaar. Now, the one from our side for Vidius is Voidscar Arena, the wrong side. And he says, indeed, the Voidscar Arena is crawling with void once again. A domanaar rules here, I have no doubts. They have not yet emerged to parley. Our mysterious interloper must not be present. That is well. Let's have you put an end to this charade. Destroy their forces. Destroy their resources. Turn their tools against them. Make them feel the disdain I feel for them. Ziadan and I shall investigate this interloper. So we're going to slay 12 spiteful monsters, use for graft shaper tools, and destroy 6 energy containers that are near the Voidscar Arena, near the top of the Voidscar Arena. Okay, so just general destruction.
Tiring.
And Ziadan has a quest for us this time as well. All right.
Make it quick.
And this one is Voidscar Arena 2 against 1. And she says, you, Alliance weakling. Shadowgraft requires a potent font to power it. Likely more than one. Given this many creatures, they will be nearby. Destroy their power sources, then meet us on the next ridge. Remember, if this domanaar succeeds, the conquest will not end in Slayer's Rise. They will find a way to your homeworld. They would Shadowgraft Azeroth herself. Put an end to this. Yeah, so the shadow, it's like it's almost like the jailer who wished to dominate everyone and have and inflict forced servitude on all. The domanaar are very much kind of the same deal. All right, so they will find a way to your homeworld. Oh yeah, okay, I read that. Meanwhile, I suppose I shall relish in this opportunity to observe Vidius's weaknesses up close. All right, so drain the Shadowgraft graft nodes atop the Voidscar Arena. All right.
My hunger is growing.
Yes. Still favoring the twin blades, Vidius? I prefer to deflect the magic from your old staff. Yes, you were too far skilled at that. Will you never pull away from that problem? It's an eyesore. Or put away that pole arm. That's what I wanted to say. All right. And these are... Okay, so... Okay, let's go ahead and start knocking this stuff out right here. All right, so let's go ahead and get on up to the... Let's go to the upper rise. Let's go to the upper rise. Take our... Let's see. So we have... Oh, no. Oh, it's a big left. All right, it's a 280. Okay. Oh, just take an extra moment. Alright, got one of those, and here's one of our... Okay, there's one of our energy containers. And we got a little something over here. That's one of our tools. Oh. And there's a banner. Right there. Oh, and that is combined... Okay, and this is part of the world quest in the area, too. So, good, fantastic. We get to knock that out while we're here. Ah, get off me. Okay. Gonna see if there's more banners in the area by chance. I don't see them. There's another tool at least. Here comes gun 3. Here that we can pick up. We got you. There we go. And there's one of those things we can take out. And we have... Okay, we got one of these things right in here. That's... Okay, there's that. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and destroy these things here. Violent smash. Swing the hammer around yourself. Violent smash. Boom. There we go. Okay. Didn't really do a lot. There we go. Okay. Okay, so the graph nodes are specific things that we had to get. Okay. That makes sense. All right. All right. Crying out loud, man. Alright. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, recuperate is the heal. Alright, so we gotta interrupt when that pops up. There we go. There we go. Alright. Okay, we gotta get the energy containers. There's an energy container right here. Go ahead and get you. Here we go. Nice. Alright. Alright, energy container is done. Oh, we have... That. And we got a banner to place right here. And I see a banner to place over there. Go. Let's see if we can get any more banners up here. Oh, nice. We got a bunch. Yeah, party time, baby. Here we go. Nice. Got it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see right there. All right, okay, let's get another banner right over here. Bam, there's my banner. 2 more banners. 2 more banners. All right. Probably. Okay, I'm just gonna get them down here just so I can knock this out. Just so I can get this taken care of. Oh, come on. Shit. Come on. Come on. There we go. There's banner number 5. And we'll knock out banner number 6 right over here. And we are all good. Bam. World quest complete.
Victory, but an important one.
There we go. We'll give you the... We'll do the chit. Success! Alright. Here we go. Alright. Oh, look at that! A Troxus. Oh, there's one of those. What a magnificent beast! Ruined by shadow grafting. A miserable waste. The shadow grafting must end. There must be a grafter nearby.
What?
So,
How can I help?
we shall find glory in battle yet. And, oh,
Before my hunger grows.
God, sorry, big old sneezing fit. Sorry, guys. Oh, man. This will prevent further spread of the grafting. However, we must still deal with what remains ourselves. Alright, did I have a reward from that? World quest? I did not. Huh. It was, okay. I guess it was just, I think. Alright,
What
so...
can I do for you?
Alright, so Clearing House is the next one. Trellis the Grafter. This void... let's see. This void entity has rejected further evolution in favor of mastering the craft of shadow grafting, empowered by their master. All right, so Clearing House, a waste of a waste of a great monstrosity. Imagine its cunning were it not frenzied. It would have made a fine addition to my collection. The shadow grafting must end. I doubt this domanaar is going to work himself. There must be a grafter nearby. While Xal'atath and I weaken this monster, find and slay the grafter. Then these shadow-grafted monsters will never breach your precious world. If nothing else, that will finally draw out our enemy. So we're gonna slay Trellis the Grafter.
Your victory, or whatever you
Oh, and there's another guy in there. All right, another player's already getting in there. So let's get in. Let's get in. Got him. Okay. I would have been annoyed if I had to wait for a respawn. Here we go. Got him. Alright, bada bang. Alright, now we can tell the domanaar you are ready. Okay, yes, they are. Yes, the two are both tethering the giant beast.
What?
Alright.
I mean,
Alright, tell them you are ready to deliver the final blow to slay Troxus.
that was starting to get tiring.
Ah, and here he is. Ah, you finally arrived. Forgive my absence. Unlike some, I do Xal'atath's bidding when called. Keranos. Figures. You were always fond of shadow grafting. We've put an end to your grafter. Indeed, you've thoroughly trashed my arena. Delightful! I did not expect a mortal of such prowess. I have a proposition for you. All right, well, Keranos, what exactly do you have in mind?
What can I do?
So, first and foremost,
Heroes.
Keranos is our enemy. I am unsurprised. He always scraped together enough power. He always scraped together power through whatever means necessary. Even stooping so low as to bow when he scraped to Xal'atath. Disgraceful. Nonetheless, let us hear their proposition.
To victory, or
And there we go!
whatever you say.
Breaking the Triad! There it is. That's the final one right there. We have completed Lore Master of Midnight by completing Sojourner of the Voidstorm. That is the final bit of our side quests for this realm. And I'm sure this next one is probably going to be...
If you must.
Yes, this will be the dungeon. Okay, so we'll do the dungeon next. All right, but there you go, guys. This was this entire quest chain was the introduction to the PvP area and the story that goes behind the PvP area. We have two domanaar that are fighting over the same land, and one of them has enlisted the Alliance, one of them has enlisted the Horde. Certainly makes sense. They have an ever-growing conflict, just like we do. They always put their differences aside whenever they have to face a common enemy, just like we have done oh so many times over the years. So it's it's a very good way to do this. I buy it. I buy it. It's it's a pretty simple, straightforward, logical reasoning behind the PvP area for this, and I like the way they intertwined the story of two domanaar fighting in the same area. Very well done. I like that. Very well done indeed. All right, guys. Well, that will do it for this particular quest chain. We will come back on the next video to knock out our final dungeon, and that will do it for side quests in Patch 1. Sojourners are completely done in all the major areas now. We did it. We knocked them all out, clear as day, and we got full quest chain videos for each individual quest chain. So anything that you saw for any of these Sojourner quest chains, go on, just take a look through the channel. There's a 100%, well, 98% chance that I got a quest for. There's like 2 of them that are just gone just because the video just failed for whatever the reason. I had a couple of problems with a couple of them over the last couple of weeks. But that does it for all of it. So thank you for joining me for this one, guys. That does it for the quest chain, and indeed, that does it for this video. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell. I want people talking about these characters. Will we see Vidius and Xal'atath perhaps down the road, or are they just bound to stay in this area once and for all? As per their theme, as per their story, they will be stuck here just in an endless combat until the trumpet sound, shall we say. And when we return on... I'm sorry. If you saw anything fun or exciting or interesting that you want to talk about, or you saw something that I missed along the way that you want to bring to my attention and you want to talk about, drop a comment in the comment section, guys. I know there's got to be some folks out there that have opinions about these characters, what they may mean to the story, if we will see them return. Will they be important? Will they not be important at all? It's your call, guys. Let me hear your opinions. I want to hear them. All right. When we come back on our next video, we will knock out our final available dungeon, Patch 1. So hang tight, guys. We'll get this guy loaded up. We'll see you in Voidstorm Arena shortly on the next one. Ta-ta for now.